Heyo, and welcome to all. Shifting focus from the hotel cast back to the overlords we know of, Camilla Carmine. I felt like her design was a glorified nothing burger. I liked her plot design a lot more honestly, yet both aren't really my cup of tea. Something that was intriguing me though was the ballet theme she had been given, and while I didn't put a lot of focus on that in my take, I did keep it in the back of my mind to some extent at least. I wanted to give her something cold, serenity with no emotion, something more closed off, since she instead of weaponry wanted to orchestrate the strategy to combat the problem with the exterminations and being a leader. In general, I wanted her to be more calculated in character, a stiff statue and how she would hold herself, as well as a speaking pattern being more cold and calculated, which would be shown in her attire. While touched by something more noble, it has a lot of military wear and aesthetic origins, connecting her strategic mind to her actual combat abilities, but now to different elements of the outfit. The sleeves and the various coattails, or however you want to call it, having a characteristic cutout similar to her skirt in the show, but this time around the inspiration for me was various knives who would have a saw blade and blades with this kind of peculiar cutout in particular. I wasn't quite sure if they also tried to reference that in the show or not, but I sure tried to at least. While she does have some ruffle accessories, they give a contrast to her otherwise dark clothing, as well as a softness in contrast to all the sharp edges and stiff posture she has. I tried to give her something rather tight, form-fitting and closed off, with a focus on function and mobility. She does have something feminine to her, specifically the skirt thing I came up with, yet it has obvious buttons. It is easily discarded in actual battle to not hinder her from attacking or being able to defend herself. The most defining design element of hers regarding her outfit would be her boots. While in the show they were obviously ballet shoes, or designed after them at least, I chose something else for her to have, while still being more or less standing on the tip of her toes. Plateau ballerina high heels, black leather with white lace that refer back to the white cloth that she would have on her legs due to the ballerinas. The major difference besides the type of shoe, which now is a boot, is the blade that makes up her heel in this case, inspired by something I found online with my own twist for her specifically, of course. Bothered me honestly how the ballerinas she was wearing in the show were impossibly sharp at all angles somehow. It just didn't quite make sense to me. So in this way she does keep her main weapon and attack pattern, which would be her heel with kicks and such, but with some more sense in my opinion. It also offered me a way to incorporate some more design details to her, where the top part of the blade is literally the angel spear's top. To her color palette, I wanted to keep it black and white, something cold and calculated. I didn't really know why she did have a similar palette like this already in the show, other than the swan-esque theme I figured she might have had. The only bit of color she has would be the red in her pupil, not the sclera this time around. I wanted something like a warning just in her gaze alone. It also has an unusual shape as it is diamond shaped. It was somewhat inspired by sniper crosses, as she is more or less in a constant lookout for her next victim, which leads perfectly to my next part, her sin. Like the thumbnail might have already let you suggest, I chose for her to be even more focused on wrath and rage. Maybe even female rage as I understand it. Cold, seething, constantly there, boiling beneath the calculated surface she puts on. She was a wrathful person, easy to snap, unreasonable anger and annoyance at the smallest of inconveniences. Someone who did not care much for others unless they were supposed to benefit her. She would have gone into the military to have an excuse to be even harsher, yell at subordinates, rise as far as she could to control people and punish them unreasonably only to satisfy her own rage. As age would have gotten back at her by making her weaker over time, she would fail at specific mission where her end comes with a headshot, specifically through the eye that has the more obvious diamond shape, punishing her for her unreasonable anger. This specific rage is now unable to be expressed by her, making her numb on the outside while crumbling and burning on the inside. Her posture stiff, not because she learned such from her service, but because the constant adrenaline her body makes would keep her in a constant fight or flight reaction. Where she would snap at others while alive, she's unable to and is forced to be diplomatic, forced to be reasonable, forced to be patient with others. While still strict, she is unable to actually lash out, be it physically or verbally like she used to, due to the fact that she is calculated, not just from her experience and her knowledge that she kept from being alive, but as also as she is forced to by her punishment. She knows she can't lash out physically just as well as it would ruin her reputation and relationships she built. She craves battle, to be able to lash out somehow, but knows she will only be able to defend herself and never start a battle or fight or whatever due to the the mental blockage. She uses her knowledge about weapons and strategic assaults and battle to specifically benefit certain groups while neglecting others to keep conflicts high in hell. She was just kinda too soft in the show. Mother who wants to protect is interesting, yes, but who doesn't want to fight? Being hot-headed at least to some extent, but way too forgiving without any good reason. Like her whole character is somehow contradictory. She has potential, but at the same time, she is completely robbed of that. It just bothers me. She has the same problem as Pancher somewhat, as she has supposed children, while sinners aren't able to reproduce, which also just bugged me a lot and caused a lot of confusion. While being the head of revenue, she acted as if she didn't want to do anything with it. Now, that is clearly different. Lastly, her sin representation. This time in regards to her being an overlord, of course. She would be wrath, as it is her main sin. In general, I want the different overlords to have different sins they represent, such as Valentino being lust, of course, Velvet being envy in my reimagining, Vox being greed, and Alistair being pride. Which means I gave myself an additional challenge to try and fit the other remaining sins as of now, which are gluttony and sloths, to the overlords. Guys, wish me luck with that, because I will sure as hell try to designate them to the remaining overlords, but no promises, so yeah. And if you have any ideas for what main sin the remaining cast has, I would love to hear it. So yeah, those would be my major notes to my design choices and reimagining of Carmilla, as well for some additional info to the background ideas I haven't really voiced for my previous redesigns. And I hope I explained everything so that it makes sense to you guys too. If you have any questions or input, I would love to hear it. So don't be afraid to comment. And I hope you have a good time with the rest of the time lapse.
Oh, who is she? A misty memory, a haunting face. Is she a lost embrace? Am I in love with just a thief?
tattoos all over me. My fears don't behave logically. I'm scared of heights, strangers at night, and socially I'm terrified. Anxious, so cautious, I hate my subconscious. I wish I could care less, but I care too much. Push me, pull me, break me, can't let go. My hands around your throat, won't leave me alone. Now I got my guard up, can't let go. Don't mean to break the skin, I'm just sensitive. I'm just sensitive, vulnerable, deadly but delicate. I'm just sensitive. I'm just sensitive, vulnerable, deadly but delicate. I'm just sensitive. Can't let go. My hands around your throat, won't leave me alone. I got my guard up, can't let go. Don't mean to break the skin, I'm just sensitive.
Home in bed or out at night. Don't think twice, just don't think twice. Make a choice, one you won't regret. This is your life, this is still your life. Never gon' get away, never gon' get away, never gon' break the chains. Watching me patiently, watching me patiently, watching me take the blame. Never gon' get away, never gon' get away, never gon' break the chains. I'm running out of options and they know. I'm tired of holding on. Hear me when I say, don't blame it on the keys. 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 Say the names we won't forget. This is not your fight, not your fight. You played games, but we can forgive. Put down the knife, put down the knife. Never gon' get away, never gon' get away, never gon' break the chains. Watching me patiently, watching me patiently, watching me take the blame. Never gon' get away, never gon' get away, never gon' break the chains. I'm running out of options and they know. I'm tired of holding on. Hear me when I say, don't blame it on the keys. 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 Come out where your pretty face is hiding. Come out, I don't see no point in lying. No doubt you have questions I can answer, but first come out with your hands up. Come out where your pretty face is hiding. Come out, I don't see no point in lying. No doubt you have questions I can answer, but first